We're about 10 miles due east of the U.S. Capitol building at Northwest Stadium in Landover. Tonight, a good one in the NFC. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Washington Commanders. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, welcome to this game. Jake Moody going to get it started. And off we go from Northwest Stadium. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Here comes the Seattle offense to take over for the first time. They're led out by the number 3 overall pick back in the 2018 draft out of USC. It's Sam Darnold.
I don't know about you, Mike, but my biggest takeaway from our meeting with him was just how important it is that they get off to a fast start. He made it very clear. They wanted to put their opponent on their heels right from the jump. So I think early in this game, they're going to come out swinging right from the opening whistle.
Open, left side is Barner. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 3. The first carry for the Spartans, Kenneth Walker. He'll have a first down as he gets this up close to the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 8.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst, they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Brings it in left side. And they'll get about half what they needed to pick up the 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
On 2nd down, Walker. And he'll be near the first down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And he will have the Seahawks first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker, and they convert on 3rd and inches.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 50-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my Facebook question.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. They keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
But after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. 14 on the pickup. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
That's another Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. More after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Seahawks football beginning this second quarter as they've got it with first and 10. He'll locate Cup. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Second and 6 at the Commanders' 34-yard line.
From the 34-yard line, here's second and 6. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
Looking to convert for the third time on this drive. They'll need another here. It's third and 2. Got a man, that's Warner, the tight end. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
It's a gain of 27.
Give them 27, and it's first and goal.
No, Mike, I really like this game plan, right? The strategy on third and short so often is, okay, just get enough for the first down. If you decide to air it out, everything short, get a fresh set of down. They're saying the defense is going to pack it in close. They're protecting the sticks. Let's just throw it over their head and try to go for a big play.
Number 2 brings up second and goal.
2 minutes to play. Still searching for our first points of the half. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this. They'll try it again from the 2. Second and goal. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. This is hot toward the side of the end zone. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seahawks.
So when you find yourself this tight to the goal line, Mike, the offense becomes a lot more restricted in as far as how deep you can throw the ball. The field is wider than it is long, and I think the idea here is let's spread them out. Let's put all of our eligibles out there and let the quarterback get a really good picture. Where are the holes in the coverage? Where are the one-on-one matchups that I like? And let's put this ball in the quarterback's hand, let him make a good decision, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks will take a 7-0 lead. TD. Myers comes on now to kick it away. Deebo Samuel going to get a chance to return it. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Right to the air goes Daniels. That's to Trusty Merritt.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
At the 31-yard line.
Here comes 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. Third down coming up.
Protecting the ball anytime you throw the ball in the middle of the field is obviously critical, right? That's where tip passes, that's where all sorts of stuff happens when you put the ball in harm's way. But you also have to protect your receivers. There's a bit of a trust back and forth where the receiver's saying, hey, I'm willing to go across the middle and compete for the ball. But now you're my eyes. You have to protect me and make sure that the location of the ball doesn't run me into a big hit.
The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
I just want to run. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. No time, set up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes. Leonard Williams in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
3rd and long. Here's Daniels. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. On 4th down, the Commanders going to send out their veteran Tress Way to punt. Rashid Shaheed back to return this one. And this is going to pin them back. It's out of bounds inside the 10. The Seahawks offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. Throwing, Darnold. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Throwing on 2nd down. Darnold. Shaheed with the catch. And a good gain. He's going to be marked down right at the 20-yard line. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a 1st down.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen and crew, thrilled to be with you from the Orlando studios at EA Sports. We'll keep this one short and sweet. Just one touchdown on the board so far, 7-0 at the half. Will the offenses pick it back up? To find out, let's rejoin our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. This is still anyone's game here. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand as the second half is about to get underway. Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 the score as the third quarter begins. Samuel going to see what he can do. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Commanders' offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Throw downfield and hauled in by Samuel. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 74 yards. Touchdown, Washington.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession two. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Now Jake Moody for the extra point. It's up and through. The Commanders will level things out at 7 apiece. We're on time, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Corey Horton now to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Seahawks offense ready for their first possession of this second half. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Darnold to throw. This one complete downfield to Walker. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes. When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots. Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
Here's 3rd and 2. Here's Darnold. That one swung out wide to Walker. And he will have the first down. He caught it short of the line to gain, but knows right where that marker is, and he's able to pick up that first down.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw is Darnold. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down.
So I'm not really sure if it would have mattered, Mike. I don't think they were going to have enough to pick up the first down either way, but at least if that ball's completed, 3rd down's just a little bit more manageable, because now after the incomplete, they find themselves in 3rd and pass.
On 3rd and long, here's Darnold. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They've got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get to the backfield and bring him down.
So it's 4th down. The Seahawks send out the Aussie Michael Dixon to punt. Too much leg there. That one's into the end zone for a touchback. The Commanders' offense and Deebo Samuel making their way out. Low-scoring game, all tied. 3rd quarter, and a touchdown here could go a long way. See if they can get it on this drive. 1st and 10. Here's Daniels. That's swung out to Krosky Merritt, and he won't get away. Good open tackle there to get him down behind the line.
Sometimes it's easy for a defense to lose track of a running back, especially when he leaks out from the backfield, but not the case here. They kept eyes on him the whole time. Comes in, makes a sure tackle, and drops him for a loss.
And in motion is Brown. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
So you find yourself in 2nd and long. What you're thinking here as the play caller is just get this into a manageable 3rd down situation. But after that rush attempt and that big gain, they now find themselves in 3rd and short, which makes it nice. They can run or pass.
They'll go with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
No gain on a quarterback sneak. That's pretty surprising, Mike, anytime we see that happen. There just aren't many plays in the NFL that we consider to be automatic. The quarterback sneak is normally pretty close.
To return, it's Shaheed. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense about ready to take over once more. We're all even, fourth quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with 1st and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Darnold. Now he's just going to pitch this one forward. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Linebacker certainly wasn't fooled on that play. Not only does he get there in a hurry, but he's able to secure that tackle and bring him down for a loss.
In motion is Barner. 2 minutes to play in regulation. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll drop to throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, they'll use another timeout on this side of it at 1:55. The Seahawks sending out their punt team. Important punt here in this tie game late. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchdown and come out to the 20-yard line. The Commanders' offense ready to get back to work. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Daniels now going to look to throw. Forced out wide. Now he'll run it. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 21
That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting first downs, but picking up big chunk plays.
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down. Throwing is Daniels. Open man downfield is Brown. That long one's going to bring them 1st and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock is stopped. 47 seconds left here in the 4th. Now 1st and goal. They'll run with Krusty Merritt. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now.
A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Ball at the 3. 2nd down and goal. Right back to Crosby. Merritt. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now.
2-yard pickup.
Now Seattle will use the final timeout, and they stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. A lot riding on this play. High game, final minute, third down. They'll try to run this one in. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Makes the score. Commanders 14. Seahawks 7.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Seahawks offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. In motion is Barner. Throwing on 1st and 10 is Darnold. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. 16 yards on the game and a quick 1st down.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. They took the end zone shot of the final play. It's a heartbreaking finish, and this one will come to an end. So it's a win here for the Commanders. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Commanders are winners as we say so long from just outside our nation's capital.